So please note there are some minor variations between the different models, but they should all be roughly the same. So if I put my key in like we normally would, so we'd normally just turn it to position 1 and on come all the ignition lights and we can see our mileometer reading. Now if I switch that back off again, we should better just see how much the service is overdue by, which is there, 675 miles. So if we now reset that, so we switch off, we press and hold the trip reset button and then turn the key to position 1. And we've got test coming up, keep it pressed, and then we get 51A. Then what we do is we press it again and hold it, like so, and then we should get RST appear, like we have now. We just let go, press it again, and that should reset it back to 15,500 miles, like we have there. I'll just switch that back off now, just confirm that it's still saying 15,000 miles. Yeah, 15,500 to the next service. So that's now been reset, and we can also record our mileage for our records. So here's a bit of service information on the Mini. The oil quantity is 4.5 litres. The oil drain plug is torqued to 25 Newton meters using a 13mm socket. The oil filter housing is torqued to 25 Newton meters using a 36mm socket. The coolant quantity is 5.3 litres or 6 litres for the supercharged model. Gearbox quantity is 2 litres. Road wheels are torqued to 110 Newton meters using a 17mm socket, and the spark plugs are torqued to 27 Newton meters using a 16mm socket. So here's a basic layout showing where the oil filter is, the oil filler cap, and the engine oil level dipstick. And if we take a look under the car, we can see the 13mm drain plug. Another quick view showing the oil filter from above the engine, and there you can just see the oil pressure warning light connector. And here is the oil filter in its aluminium housing. And here's the base of the oil filter housing, where we can actually see the oil pressure sensor, the bypass valve, and the oil drainback valve. And a quick look at the dipstick, showing that between the minimum and maximum is 1 litre. And it might be just worth noting that the pre-life cycle Impulse models had a filter housing that contained a spring and a plastic guide sleeve, which were often lost in the old filter. So it's just worth noting there was actually a different type of filter system to the later models. And thank you for watching. This extract was taken from my last Mini oil and filter service video, so please view that if your Mini needs a service or see my many other videos on Mini repairs. This video was filmed by me, Mark Savage, in December 2021, and I can be found on Instagram and Facebook as Coats and Gaiters.